How you doing? Mr. DJ's back belatedly. Computer's running very, very slow tonight. This will probably be the only video I'm probably going to be able to cut tonight. I tell you what, computers are a blessing, but they could be a barrel of frustration. You just want to grab your tower and just throw the damn thing out the window. You just want, yes, just bring it up. I just had to get that out of my system. It's just, oh, God. All right, number 18 on my fantasy playlist, November 29th, 1986. Let me bring myself up a little bit closer. And let me go ahead and kick in let me just go ahead and leave the autofocus off for now. The Pretenders, don't get me wrong. Fantasy playlist, November 29th, 1986. I'll be honest with you, I was a little bit disappointed in this Pretenders record. Again, this is one of these what I call a meat and potatoes 80s record, in a sense that it's not a special record. It's just audio wallpaper. It's as if the group said, we came out with some great songs. Let's just do something that's radio friendly. Let's just, it's not filler. It's not filler by any means, but it's not memorable. But it don't have to be. It doesn't have to be memorable. Let's make a radio-friendly record. They'll play on the FM stations, and that's what this is. Don't get me wrong. Pretenders have had some great records. Brass in Pocket, I remember putting that one at number 1 on my fantasy playlist back in the summer of 1980. That was before the Pretenders got really big here in the U.S., and Stop Your Sobbing was another great record by the Pretenders. My City Was Gone. That was an album cut, but that was one of the most powerful songs the Pretenders ever did. Also, I believe it was Middle of the Road was another one that was just a hard rocking record. Chrissy Hines really poured out that incendiary passion of hers into that record. She did write this song, don't get me wrong. She wrote this about the complexities of love from a female perspective. Hey, I'm wonderful, but I'm inconsistent. One minute I'm just, I'm angry, I'm mad, I'm upset. Next minute I'm an angel. She doesn't want her lover to get all worked up because, bang, she could just change moods in an instant. Something like that. It was her last big American hit. And Chrissy Hines, she was very disappointed in that. She just couldn't let that stand. Some years later, she contacted a couple of songwriters, a songwriting team of Billy Steinberg and Tom Kelly. Billy Steinberg and Tom Kelly, oh God. They wrote some hits in the 80s. Like a Virgin by Madonna, they wrote that. Eternal Flame by the Bangles, they wrote that. True Color by Cyndi Lauper, wrote some of those memorable hits from the 80s. Wrote True Color by Cyndi Lauper, and they were contacted by Chrissy Hines to write some songs for her. She was all business. And they wrote I'll Stand By You. Came a comeback hit for the Pretenders in 1994. Don't get me wrong, it's, number 18 on my fantasy playlist, November 29th, 1986.